I'm here in Carron, County Clare, and we're celebrating 175 years since the birth of Michael Cusack. I'm Maccoda hurleys here, have a workshop here, just displaying how hurleys are made and the process. And I'm joined here by Aidan, who is the owner, and his father is here with us as well.
Yes.
Just tell me a bit about the hurley making business you got into recently.
Yeah, it's a handmade hurleys. So we make hurleys just from like we'd root the trees ourselves or locally sourced ash, and we'd cut the planks, and the planks are the hurleys. It's made out of naturally dried ash.
Yeah.
So this would be
So you start off with you cut this
yeah,
obviously yourself. You cut it down into a plank off the root of the ash tree, and
correct. Yeah,
we can see the grain
yeah.
in it there.
That's it. You get your root of your ash tree, and you'd have maybe 5 hurleys on one side like
Yeah,
that. You'd cut the planks an inch thick, and it takes a year an inch for the ash to season. So you'd have to leave it for at least a year.
at least a year.
Yeah.
It's
So
not killing dried; it's dried naturally.
you're dried naturally. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So you'd stack it. You'd stack it in your shed, very similar to how it's stacked like that, so the air can pass through the boards evenly. So it's important that all the ash the boards dry even, so it doesn't crack or warp.
yeah,
Um,
and so they're not dried too quickly. It's a
no,
natural
no,
process.
that's a natural process. So there'll be a lovely weight, and a nice like kind of the spring in them, and that it's very important. And so once a year, or at least a year has passed, when you get your board, it's important that you study the grain of the board, and you you place you place your hurley on the board like so, not too far down to the end, and you be
You cut your shape, your
that's
hurley, then you
that's
mark
it,
it
yeah.
out.
And if anyone liked a particular shape or anything, it's no problem. You
They
just
bring their own shape to you, and
they,
you can
they,
produce that.
they can do that,
Yeah.
or someone who would like a big boss or that.
I
Um,
see you a spoke chef here, something
yes,
that probably maybe your father probably would have used back in the day, or
yeah,
the older lads.
that's it. This is something that my father had designed about 40 years ago, and this is the old milk can used
Yes,
to bring milk to the creamery with.
he had the perfect height. Yeah,
That's it, and the board. So he designed this where he can put the hurley onto the board, and it sits there and won't fall off from the
yeah,
vice, and you
and
can.
and that's a rounded spoke shape, so that would
Yeah.
have given him the ability to round
Yeah.
off the hurley, you would say.
Oh yeah, like you'd have the different spoke shapes, but that one is
Yeah,
the one, yeah. So
yeah,
it's yeah, so you'd have the.
and then you have an array of tools here that be plain down, of course, down to size.
Yeah.
The hurley is plain down, then it's shaped.
Yeah.
It'll have the shape and it's done on the bandsaw as well, of course.
Yeah, the bandsaw, you cut out their overall all shape when you mark it out on the board, ream it out with the bandsaw,
Yeah.
and then you plane it down. Now we've small bit more modern tools that came in over the years, like your hand
Yes.
planer and that, and
Your sanders
your
and yeah.
yeah, and you'd have your different grit sandpaper and that. So you'd start
Yeah.
kind of rough with your planer and work down. Then the angle grinder here, that'd be used. You trap the hurley in the vise, and then you just go around it. You shape
You
around.
shape it up, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not many doing what you do now. They're
Yeah,
doing this modern bamboo hurley, which is
yes,
to me isn't a hurley at all. But
yeah,
that's just my own opinion.
yes,
This is the traditional way.
yeah,
This is the right way
yeah,
from the beginning, right, to getting the proper ash,
yes,
to seasoning the ash,
yeah,
and of course in the art of handmade hurley. It's nothing
yeah,
like a handmade hurley. I
yes,
think most hurlers would agree. I know
yes.
they're gone a bit modern, but
Mm.
there's not many doing what you're doing now in County Clare, or anywhere else for that
No,
matter, I suppose.
you'd have a few around, and it's great to see. If you spend a bit of time on Facebook and those places, you'll see that they put up the pages, and they'd have their own videos and
Yes.
that of watching them. Like there's a good few Limerick, Tipperary, Wexford.
Yeah,
It's
Kilkenny. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they'd be around. But yeah,
There's a guy down in Thurles there,
yeah,
just outside Borrisley, Burke.
yes, yes,
He's making hurleys there as well.
yeah, yeah.
But
You
it's a great tradition to keep going and to keep it on.
oh yeah,
I was down
I
your
was,
house the other day, or down your shed,
mm,
and
mm,
you have a mounted vesh down there,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you have no shortage of vesh
Yeah,
anyway.
we're very lucky recently that we're able to source that from Clare GA. They planted a forestry of ash back in the 80s,
Yes,
and now that takes a lot of time in the forestry to root the ash and that. So cutting those roots now, that'll be ash for this time next year. We'll
yes.
cut into plant
You
straight
have
away.
it for you leave it season over the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
you don't go with killing dry. Killing dry
oh,
timber
yeah.
is just breaks too easy. It turns into matchstick, I think. I used
Yeah,
to make an ad hurler myself one time, but
yes, Nicholas. Yeah, we do that.
you've
Yeah.
you've cornered the market.
Yeah. It's a yeah. Well, it's well, we wouldn't even have the methods of kiln drying the timber. We
Yeah,
stack it in the shed. If you're kind of enough ahead of time, you don't have to be too rushing with the
yeah,
drying of the timber. So it's
yeah,
yeah, it's they tell me it's the naturally dried is
yeah. Well,
it's
I, I br- I brought two of your hurleys over there to. I brought two of your hurleys over to two young lads there in Kilnamona yesterday evening.
yes.
They were absolutely thrilled with them.
Yes, great. That's mighty to hear. I love it. We do a lot of juvenile hurleys, and it's great to hear when the kids are happy. They're so happy when they get the hurleys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have to cut
yeah,
the knives here now. So
yeah.
thanks very much, Ed. We'll
You're
talk
welcome,
to you soon.
Nicholas. Thank you.